Hello, welcome to the weather hazard briefing presented by National Weather Service Pocatello for Saturday, September 6th. Here's what you'll see in this presentation. We have some isolated dry thunderstorms in the forecast for today. That's because of an incoming trough that will slowly move through the region over the next week, moving very slowly. We are looking for some gusty outflow winds today, possible pretty much everywhere. There's increasing coverage of thunderstorms on Sunday, that is in the percent coverage, and the higher the threat. So stronger outflow wind also as well. And there's a better chance of some wetting rain as we start to get more and more moisture coming up from the south. We are looking for a cooling trend to both highs and lows through next Friday. It should be a gradual decrease. Humidity should be much improved for today and Sunday. They'll return to being lower on Monday and then resume its some rather high numbers expected beyond that. There's a slightly degraded air quality. Was in the low 50s. Now it's right around 100 in the morning, and then in the afternoon it lightens up a little bit. So for Saturday, we are looking for isolated to barely scattered showers and thunderstorms today. Much better tomorrow, I think, in terms of especially the amount of rainfall. And again, a lot more scattered. And then Monday, it really dries up here. Just some limited areas of isolated, and it barely qualifies. And then it comes back on Tuesday, and that should also include Wednesday. Here's the current satellite image. All this stuff down here will be what will be moving in during the afternoon hours and generating the moisture available for thunderstorm and shower activity. Here's the current air quality. As you can see, it's borderline unhealthy for sensitive groups in the morning. However, by the afternoon, we are looking for inversions to break and for it to be a little bit more breezy, and so the air quality should improve, especially by afternoon. Here are the high temperatures and minimum humidities for today. You can see there's not a lot of places here where we're looking for relative humidity to get even below 25%. And temperatures still pretty warm, slightly cooler though than yesterday, with highs in lower to middle 80s here in the Snake River Plain, eastern Magic Valley. Here's a chance of thunderstorms this morning. You can see it starts to creep in, but it's still pretty low. And then this afternoon, it still doesn't quite get to places like Jefferson County and Rexburg, Fremont County. However, you see it is starting to improve, especially down here on the border where it'll be 30 to 40%. But mostly it's generally a slight chance. And then in the mountains, almost approaching chance. And that continues into the evening hours, and then after midnight tonight, you can see it falls off considerably, with the exception of Island Park down to the Swan Valley area. Here's expected precipitation amounts during the day today. Some places may get, some localized up to 1/4 of an inch, but a lot of it is from barely measurable to about 1/10 of an inch. So really not looking for much in the way of wetting rain. Same thing tonight, only you can see it sort of shifts more to the southeast is where the heavier rainfall amounts will be. And again, not very much though. Here's what the minimum gusts are going to be like for sort of the next 3 days. Not very high, a little bit higher up on the ridges. Here are the low temperatures for tonight. You can see fairly mild with the cloud cover. That kind of helps. But still, places like Stanley getting to 37 degrees. And then here's Sunday. Sunday, again, trending slightly cooler, a degree or two. You can see the relative humidity, again, pretty high, widespread above 30%. And then the thunderstorm activity will be approaching a lot more, as you can see here, 25 to 30% range. You can see it goes all the way through our area. And then on Sunday night, you can see it's actually starting to dry out a little bit even Sunday night, and by Monday it'll be, we're not looking for any sort of risk really, or very little. Here's the rainfall amounts. You can see they are a little bit heavier. Some places in the mountains getting upwards of ½ an inch, but again you can see it's starting to dry out Sunday night with the measurable rainfall limited to just sort of our northeast corner. And then the overnight lows on Sunday night, a little bit cooler. Actually seeing some 40s down in the Snake River Plain, and down 3 degrees in Stanley from the night before. And then here's Monday. You can see it continues to cool, especially in the northern half. You can though see that the relative humidity actually dries out temporarily. We do get some improved sky cover, and that's what causes the temperatures to sort of level off, or actually slightly go up here in the eastern Magic Valley. And you can see the thunderstorm activity, almost nothing going on here really for Monday. And Monday night it only goes up slightly, and that's pretty much, a lot of that will be after midnight when the threat starts to grow again as we enter Tuesday. And here's a precipitation risk. You can see it's not very much, it's not very high. Most of it 1/10 of an inch or below. And here's the low temperatures for Monday night, about the same, maybe a little bit cooler in some of the Snake River Plain locations for Monday night. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at the telephone number down here, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.